everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be further investigating Spare. I do have some incense on because we're going to get a little bit way out. We're going to get a little bit dark. So if you see any smoke going past, it's some angel incense. Today we are looking into the energy around Harry's statement that the royal family were in bed with the devil. It's quite a statement to make. One of the things that you guys comment on is how often the devil card appears in his readings. Not only on my tarot channel, but other tarot channels or other psychics that you guys watch or read up or whatever, or even in your own readings, how often this card comes through. So I thought we'd just have a little bit of an adventure with this card. So I've got my incense on. I'm not on fire, it's the incense, angel incense. So we're going to have a bit of a dive into that. So I'm going to put this back into the deck and we're going to shuffle, and then we're going to use maybe some of the decks as well. And just see why the devil card comes up so much for Harry and Meghan. We're going to start off by looking at why it comes up so much for them both. Then we're going to look into Harry's energy and we're going to look into Meghan's energy. So yeah. So this is both of them. This is a different type of deck, and they have cards that are not in the traditional tarot. Invocation in reverse. They bring this energy into themselves. It's a reversal. Now, traditionally, black magic, there's a lot of reversal with the Lord's Prayer. There's a lot of you know, inverted crosses. I know that's also St. Peter's cross, but there is a lot of them bringing it into themselves. It looks to me that they have brought this energy in and they don't necessarily know what they're dealing with. No, they don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought some energy in when they're dealing with things around law and legal issues, setting out of contracts. With the Two of Swords, there's the ability to act quickly and go in very sharp with when they're making decisions. Again, this is the Page of Cups. Now this could be them trying to restate Harry's kind of image in the public mind. But we've got to think of this as in a physical person. So this could be George, because he's a Cancerian. But why would he appear at that point? This is all to undermine succession and the monarchy. If he can't have it, no one else can. Now we have the Hierophant in reverse. This is a they are bringing in energy to do with their dealings with other people. So they are using magic to do, or something along those lines, allegedly, to deal with the monarchy, in institutions like the media. I know this sounds really out there. The family, they want everything to kind of come crumbling down. They are going to use law, and that one of the, they don't want, they want it all to crumble down. They don't want George on the throne. I know that sounds way out there and way weird, but listen. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, there is this entanglement that they get themselves into these situations. I feel when they're dealing with that energy, they are trying to fight it with this kind of magic, these words. And one of the things that I feel with the invocation card coming out straight away and the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse looks like it's kind of like, they look like they're breaking free, but they're not coming free of it because they're still taking up these legal things. Now, I feel like they get frustrated here because the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords are both in reversals, and they both do legal maneuverings, business maneuverings, so things don't happen as quickly as they want them to. You've got the King of Discs in reverse there. So I feel like the first attack, the first thing, the first utterings of this kind of spirituality, or Harry is gonna come out and say something. He is gonna come out and make a statement. We've got the Queen of Discs there, so something, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So there's somebody who is very, very leading them with this. It's female and would be an earth sign. Now, the only one I really know would be Doria, because she's a Virgo. We have got the King of Discs in reverse there, and it feels like Harry is going to be the first person to get blowback, because when you remember, if you're casting stuff, you need to make sure you're doing it. You can't just throw energy around. It kind of creates a vacuum. I mean, some people won't believe that. Some people will. But that's kind of how it works. So if you're saying, it kind of evens out. You can't, there is a price for, when they say there's a price for everything, there is a price for everything. concerned about the Ten of Swords and ending, stabbing in the back, someone coming out and saying something about it, and the Five of Cups. Regret and grief and healing from it. Okay. So from these cards, I do feel like they are indeed doing some energy work, and I think that's why we get the whole control card coming through with Devil. With the Queen of Discs there, I feel like it's definitely, there's definitely something allegedly for entertainment purposes only to do with Doria. And this situation, Harry is going to get blowback from it. If we're going to see something happen with Harry in the next few months, that will be a result from doing this energy work. I feel like he is coming for... Now, did I say we'd do Harry or Meghan first? Let's do Meghan. So the Knight of Cups, this is the very point where she's wanting to have a good time. She's wanting things on her terms. It's a very romantic way of viewing and looking at the world. And maybe right now, she really feels that. She really feels that she's got something good coming for her with this energy. But there's the Hanged Man in reverse. Oh, the impatience, people looking unlearned, people looking like fools, people looking like they'd sell their own family, you know. This is a very Judas energy, especially with everything that's going on now. The Hanged Man in reverse, of course, it's Odin swinging off the world tree, but in reverse, that's no sacrifice. That's nothing. You're expecting everything. For what? For what? And this sacrifice, it's almost like this is kind of like Judas energy there. With the Three of Wands above the situation, it's not working out quite as how they want it there. It's not landing. They were all meant to be working together, and it's not landing where they wanted it to. With the Page of Cups energy, they're missing the mark. So with the Three of Wands there, she's frustrated and annoyed at other people within. This is again a card that only comes out with that. This is about disruption and community. In reverse, she is disruptive. There is community disruption. I wonder if this is tying in with stuff that's happening around her and Harry now. There is a sense that there is a missed unity. Working together, but it's not working out as well as they thought. There's the Two of Swords again. This is what's crossing them. They're wanting things to happen very quickly. I feel like they're throwing energy out there. They're wanting things to move on. They're wanting things to happen really, really quickly. With legal matters, with business matters, contracts. And this is half of the stuff that they want doing. So interesting. So with the Seven of Wands in reverse, they will say that they are being attacked and they are being got at, when in reality it is them who are causing this disruption. When with the King of Discs in reverse, it's the Harry card. It feels like he is going to be kind of getting some blowback from that as well. Ace of Swords. And the Chariot in reverse. It's nice that this one's got 2 corgis. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, again, we've got this kind of feeling that there's more frustration. They're wanting something to move better. There's something to do with a legal take. There's something to do with a new start. And it's not going to land how they want it to, which happens a lot. And I feel there's a lot of energy regarding them. They're throwing out this energy, but it's not taken. There is targets. And the targets is, we've got the Monarchy, Succession, the Chariot in reverse. They are all over the place. I'm getting pulled left, right and centre. And what they're gaming for is the 10 of Pentacles, sorry. Which is a family tree. The line of succession again. And there's the 4 of Cups. So she's really frustrated at the minute. Things aren't working out as quickly as she wanted them to. There are issues with the people maybe she's doing energy work with, allegedly. She's going to feel frustrated and lash out. The King of Discs is in reverse. This could be something to do with happening to Harry, after Harry's image as well. Some blowback from this energy work and this kind of mediumship and things that they've been tapping into. With the 4 of Wands, with the 4 of Cups in reverse up there. They don't seem... It is the tantrum card, but when we're in reversal, you're kind of looking at this thing where they're being offered stuff and they're still not necessarily taking it, but there's something definite with the succession there. Let's have a look at Harry's energy. Ace of Wands. He is so... This man is thin-skinned and very angry. Very fired up. Constantly waving it about the place, if you know what I mean. As we've seen in the book as well. And there's the 3 of Wands in reverse. So that is getting some pressure. Some pressure coming in. Things are not working out quite as they should do. Now notice we're talking about the devil, but nothing has come, the devil card hasn't come through yet. We're asking why does it come through in the readings, and we're picking up that there's more energy, more control. There's definitely something going on there. With the 5 of Coins in reverse, this is all about them. Oh, look at poor us, we've left the royal family, they did it to us, poor us, when actually they did it to themselves. And when all senses and purposes is they did all of this to themselves. There's the 7 of Wands. Again, they are saying they are on the defensive when they're actually on the attack. The Empress, again, is Harry's mummy issues, and he is really tied in with all of this. He is part of it, don't get me wrong. We haven't had these kind of invocation and community things on this reading with Harry, but he still has got the Empress issues there. He is trying to do stuff with his mother. He's trying to associate his wife with his mum, his mum with him, and a brand. Five of Swords. Now, this is very interesting because we've got the King of Discs and we've got Seven of Wands with him being on the defensive again. And with the Five of Swords, something's coming out with him. Something's coming out with him. Mark my words, with the Pentacle, the King of Discs in reverse, and the Five of Swords, there is going to be some stuff coming out with them. But we've been saying that for a while. Two of Coins, what's on his mind is keeping the balance, keeping everything right with regarding finances coming in, his public image, waving the seas. The Six of Wands in reverse is what surrounds him, and it's a fall from grace and a fall from glory. This is one of the things that drives him. He does get the Six of Wands come out quite a lot, but I feel with this particular card, it really bothers him that he isn't seen how he's wanted to be seen. So his ego gets into all this energy and all this drama and doing all these things, and I don't think he necessarily takes it as seriously as maybe some other people do, but he is actually the one. The Nine of Cups, what he's hoping is to show everybody how content he is, how wonderful life he's got, how wonderful his wife is, how wonderful everything is. The Nine of Cups is a card that came through and through and through again for Harry and Meghan in the readings around Spare. It's a very smug, self-centered, look at all the damage I've done card. And here we have got the Page of Swords. I've just got some incense in my throat, sorry. It had to happen at one point. And the Page of Swords is in reverse, and it's showing this frustration and anger. And he's going to come across as being more petty and more petulant. And he's going to come across as being shown to be like very kind of lashing out and very angry and very small-minded with all of this. He's going to get a certain amount of blowback from everything he's put out there with regards to this energy. His wife, not so much at the start, but there is going to be beginning to see and beginning to get an unraveling. And I feel like this is going to be quite a big story, not necessarily about energy workings and them. I feel like we now know, we're validated by saying I could pick up that he was working with or had been worked with a medium, and he had been getting told things from his mother. I picked up that, and we've been saying that for a while, but that it's not actually his mother that is coming through. I think he is unaware of maybe how deep he's in with this stuff. Don't get me wrong, he's just as culpable, but yeah, this isn't good. Now we're talking about the Devil card, and the Devil card hasn't come through. It hasn't joined us even after all of these, but we do have some ones. We have the Seven of Wands that match up. We have the Two of Swords that match up. And from other readings, we've got the Nine of Wands and this Nine of Cups that comes through in a lot of other readings as well. So yes, and we've got the Three of Wands there as well. So it's a very frustrating time. I'm very interested. Someone's going to come calling for that energy for Harry, and it's going to come soon, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any cards you've noticed in this reading, anything you'd like to add to the reading, anything you'd take away from the reading. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys' time, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.